A very warm welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be around the world. If you can hear me loud and clear, and if you can see my face, then please make sure that you give me a notification in the chat box so I know that I'm not just talking to myself, but I'm actually talking to you guys. Well, fantastic. Thanks for the confirmation, everyone. I hope you all are having an amazing day. I'm in the southern part of Spain where the sun is shining, and I'm doing absolutely amazing. Before we get started, I'd like to ask you to put away any distractions you may have. If that is social media or your mobile phone, unless you're on your mobile phone to watch and listen to this webinar. And if you have anything open of programs on your computer, make sure that you close it down, because what I'm about to share with you over the next 30 minutes could potentially change your life, okay? My name is Carlos, and I believe that you're here for a reason. I believe that you're here because you're looking for something better. You're looking for something that could help you create a change in your life. Or maybe you were just forced or dragged to this webinar by your friends and said, you gotta listen to this because this is absolutely amazing. But anyway, whatever it is, I welcome you along to the call, and I hope that you will be just as intrigued of the information I'm about to share with you that I were 5 short months ago when I was shown this concept. I've been in the industry of referral marketing, or network marketing as some people call it, for the last 20 years. I've been in and I've been out of the industry. And when I was introduced to Daxio, I had actually been out for a little over 3 years. I got back into the industry because I saw that Daxio had something very unique and that nobody else in the marketplace was offering, at least not the way they were doing their business. So that's why I decided to make a vision, make a goal, and help a lot of people out there to create different changes to the better in their lives. So with that, let's just jump straight into the presentation and go slide by slide. I hope that you got a pen and paper, so that you can take notes, because there is going to be a lot of information that I will be sharing with you. And the person who invited you along to the call today may not be able to answer all your questions because maybe they're brand new to the opportunity, like so many other people may be. So for that reason, make sure that you take notes. And if you have to use your mobile phone, then use it in terms of taking notes of what I am sharing. I will be closing down my camera so that you can focus on the slides and the information that I will be sharing with you. All right, so Daxio is comprised of 4 different elements: entertainment, partnerships, compensation, and personal growth. And what we're going to do is we're going to go through each and every one of these segments. So I'm sure that every one of you that's on this call would agree with me that entertainment, which is our element number 1, is something that will never ever go out of fashion, regardless if it is a booming economy or if we're in a recession. People, they continue love being entertained. And that's the element number 1 that Daxio provides. And Daxio has actually put together a platform where they've gathered all the most popular, amazing games of entertainment under one single roof. I'm not sure if you're aware of this. I certainly wasn't, but 2.4 billion games are played around the world every single day. And you may ask yourself, what does this have to do with me? I'm not a gamer. Well, guess what? Then we have something in common. I'm not a gamer either, but I am a businessman. And when I see a business opportunity that is about to get disrupted and I can become part of it without investing millions of dollars into it, then my eyes are going to be wide open. And I hope your eyes are going to open even wider during this presentation. Okay, so Daxio, what they do on their platform is that they're not only sharing the fun, but they're also sharing the profits that they make among the players, among their affiliates, and among those people who choose to become a partner with Daxio. Just to give you an overview of the kind of games and entertainment Daxio provides, I'll start with the first one, Daxio Play. That's an e-gaming platform which has more than 800 different kinds of games of skill. So if you're good at either Tetris or Wordfud or Warcraft, or if you're good at Candy Crush, this is going to be the platform for you. And you can spend hours and hours and hours. And the good thing about this, it's not just like when you would play on your normal mobile phone, social media games, but you would actually win some amazing prizes here. What you could also do is that you could set up internal tournaments and competitions among yourself and your friends. And you could also even compete in the different tournaments that the company sets up. Then we have something we call the iGaming platform. And that is for those of you who maybe have a favorite sports team. Maybe you love European soccer, maybe you love American football, maybe you love cricket if you're from India or Pakistan, or maybe you like Australian football or rugby, boxing, you name it, whatever game or sport you like, you'll find it on our platform. And this is on the iGaming platform. You can also play casino, roulettes, global lotto games, even live dealer games. However, I must say that this platform is restricted for certain countries. And you can see there's a list below here that there's certain countries that may not be using this specific platform because of regulations in their territory. Then we have what we call the PlayDax trading game. If you know how to buy low and sell high, you'll do really, really good here. This is a game, but it is acting just like the normal stock market. And this is a game that has taken so many people around the world by storm because it is helping people create, believe it or not, financial freedom. But you can actually take a closer look on that PlayDax game later on once I'm done with my webinar, and you can get back to the person who invited you today and ask them a little bit more questions and see how well this game has worked for so many people around the world. And then last but not least, we have something we call blockchain games. The difference between blockchain games and other games is that in a blockchain game, you actually own your own game units. If you win a game and you win a game unit, you can actually sell those game units on different platforms and earn money on it. You could participate just as a player, as well as you can participate being an affiliate and recommend and receive referral fees for the products that Daxio offers within its blockchain games. So there's 4 different areas that you can see here. And you may ask yourself, so what is it that Daxio is doing that is going to disrupt the gaming industry? Well, just like Uber and Airbnb, Daxio is doing exactly the same thing. The difference here is that with Uber and Airbnb being able to leverage and build some of the biggest industries within the taxi and the accommodation industry, Daxio is doing it within the gaming and entertainment industry. The big difference here, though, is that Daxio is willing to share not only the fun, but also the profits. And that is what attracts so many people to the Daxio opportunity. Okay, so I've covered now element number 1, and I'd love to go into explaining to you the element number 2, the partnerships. In Daxio, we believe that if you want to partner with someone or something, it should be something that is bigger, something that's more meaningful, and something that will make you more profits. And in Daxio, we actually have 2 kinds of core partnership models. One of them is our innovative gaming providers, which I'll share with you in just a minute. And then the other part is where we have affiliates that can actually start, if you will, their own little franchise. But it's so much better than a franchise, because normally a franchise, you would be locked into being in one specific location, whereas this is on the internet, so you have a worldwide franchise. Not a player? Okay, I get it. But you know what? Just like me, I'm not a player, but think of all of those millions of people out there that loves playing games, either because they're bored or because they want the thrill. And that is why I say, get ready for the business opportunity of the century. So let me cover, first of all, the innovative gaming providers. If you look to the right here, or to the left, sorry, you will see a bunch of logos. And maybe this doesn't mean all that much to you, but I can tell you this. When I got involved in this company here 5 short months ago, I also looked at this and I didn't know any of them until I actually did a little bit of due diligence for myself. I did some research and I discovered that the logos that you see here are represented by some of the biggest providers within the iGaming industry in the world today. And then when you look at the right side, you will recognize probably some very famous logos as well. You may have heard of a company called Zynga. Zynga has actually become the world's biggest social gaming provider. And they came out with games like Farmville and Farmville 1 and 2 and, you know, Words with Friends. And you may have heard of all these games. I hadn't in the past, but they've attracted hundreds of millions of players from all around the world. And the same founders behind Zynga and these games that you see here, they have actually created what they call Gala blockchain. And that is where Daxio is actually offering some of their blockchain games from. There's going to be a lot more, but that's just some of them. So then we, of course, have Daxio playing through Games Boost, where we have more than 800 different games and more coming. So I can tell you this, our affiliates, our partners in Daxio are proud to be part of this family because we have something that most other companies don't even have out there. They don't even have one single of these partners, but we do. So we have some muscles on our bones, so to say. So we're very proud when we go out and we show the list of our innovative gaming providers. Then we have what we call the other kinds of partnerships. And that is where you and I can participate, where we can become an affiliate. And this is where Daxio says, we believe that sharing is caring. And we'd like to make sure that everyone around the world, as long as they do things accurately and legally, can become part of our business opportunity. And Daxio believes that a crowd-based business model is better than any other business model out there. So instead of you helping someone becoming rich, why not help yourself becoming rich? And if rich is not your motive, but you just like to make a little bit of extra money or part-time income, then maybe this could be the exact opportunity that you're looking for. Work when you want, and from wherever you want, okay? And today, Daxio consists of more than 7,000 different owners. So no, it is not just 1 or 2 or 10 or 20 or 100 different owners. There are more than 7,000 different owners, and you who's listening in today have an opportunity to either become just a player and enjoy the different games, or become an affiliate, or become an owner and even earn dividends on a monthly basis from just being an owner. Or you may choose to do what I do, and that is all three. Okay, so let me then take you over to how you can actually participate and how you can become a partner and an affiliate of Daxio. There's 3 different ways you can start. There's actually 2, but I have to show you the first one as well. These are 3 different packages that you can choose to start with if you'd like to partner with Daxio. The first one costs 99 euros, second one 5.99, which is called a business package. And then the third one is called a Business Pro. And all depending on your level of commitment, all depending on the money that you're looking to make, you would then select your package. Let me tell you this. If you're not really all that serious about building a business, but you just like to try the different games and like to have access to the PlayDax stock market game, but you're not intending to build a business, then start with a starter, because then there's no point in you building a serious business with Daxio. Then you just start with a starter package, and that gives you access to all the different products and services that we have, and you even get some game credits for it. But if you're serious and you have a dream, like most people that wants to become either financially free, or they'd like to have more time and freedom with their friends and family, and work a little bit less maybe, and have fun at the same time, and you're serious about this, helping us disrupt the gaming industry, then you may want to choose the business package. And if you're really serious, like a lot of people that's on this call, because we have a lot of success on tonight's call, most people, they actually end up choosing the Business Pro package for various reasons. If you look at the bottom here, it says binary cap until bronze 500 for the starter. Binary Capital Bronze, 1,000 for the business package. And Binary Capital Bronze for the Business Pro, 2,000 euros. Now, let me give you a little bit of a clue. From doing exactly the same work, you could earn 4 times more as a business pro than what you can as a starter. And you can make the double as a business pro towards being a business package that you would select. So why do you now think most people select the biggest package? Well, obviously because when you start something, you might as well do it right from the beginning, right? And also another very important aspect of these packages, which are so different from any company I've ever seen out there that is using the referral marketing method, is that you have the freedom to choose what products and services you'd like to buy. In most companies, they will put together a package and they will say, here you go, you got to buy this package, take it or leave it. Whereas Daxio says, no, these are the prices of the packages. It includes a business license in order to operate your franchisee, as well as it comes with different benefits from earnings, as well as it comes with credit. So you can choose to buy whatever products and services you like. That, in my opinion, is total freedom. And that's why I love these new packages. And Daxio have just recently changed their packages to give people total freedom to choose to buy whatever services they like. And, you know, I got to cover this with you. According to Forbes magazine, 9 out of 10 businesses go belly up in their first 24 months. Why? Because people don't know what to do. They don't know how to build a business. They start their first business. They've never done it before. They need expertise. They need help. They need more money. This is the advantage building a business with Daxio, because Daxio is going to take you by the hand. We're going to show you how it's done and how it's done professionally. So you're not going to be walking alone. All right. Now, I also have something special for each and every one of you who's going to look at this opportunity really seriously with wide open eyes and say, I want to build this big. Then here's a special promotion for you, which ends on the 20th of September. This is something called the Business Elite Package. It gives you top marketing dollars or euros, if you will. It gives you the opportunity to share your credits with other people that you'd like to bring into the business. If you have someone that says, no, I don't want to do the business with it, but I'd love to become a customer, I'd love to try out the different games, you can send them credits, 10, 20 euros, let them try the different games. That's how you attract new players. If you're starting a business, the most important thing is to create attraction. And that's why this package has specifically been made so that you can make top income, top commissions, top credits, as well as it will give you the opportunity to share your credits with other people that you bring on board. Okay, this is only valid until the 20th of September. That brings me to element number 3, compensation, where most people probably, they came along onto this webinar because they wanted to know, tell me about the money, forget about everything else. Well, guys, I gotta do everything because I've gotta make sure that you understand what you're buying into, okay? But the third part here is compensation. I don't know if you've ever been with a company that will tell you, you choose, you set the limits of how much you wanna make, when you wanna make it, and how you wanna make it. Daxio actually offers that opportunity in their compensation plan. It's such a powerful compensation plan. And I'm going to go through it with you here now. Now, you may be brand new to the referral marketing industry or the network marketing industry, and you may say, I'm just used to getting paid for going to work. In other words, you trade your hours for money and you get a salary every month. Or maybe you're a business owner, and if you're doing well, you can afford to pay yourself a salary. And if you're doing really well, you can afford to pay yourself some dividends. But if you're from the network marketing industry or referral marketing industry, you are used to getting paid in different ways from doing the same work. And Daxio offers exactly that as well. So I want to make sure those of you who's brand new today are not going to get overwhelmed with information. So I'm not going to go through all the details, but I'll share a little bit with you so you get a fair understanding of it. So Daxio pays you in 7 different ways. The first one is a direct sales bonus. When you sell any of our promotional packages, you earn a 5% direct bonus paid to your account. Then we have something called a fast start bonus, and that is to help you along your way. I know that most businesses, when you start, it's going to take you a couple of years, 2 to 3 years before you go break even, right? Well, in Daxio, we'd like to help you go break even in your first 30 days. So this is how it works. You start and you buy your affiliate package. Most likely you buy a business package or above, and you teach the other people that you bring on board to do the same. So in other words, you bring in 2 people, you teach them to do the same. And once you have done that, the company is going to give you a gift voucher at the same value from what you started at. So you can get your money back in the first 30 days. Then we have something called a player bonus. Those of you who have a lot of people who love to use our products and services, you'll earn anywhere between 5 all the way up to 12%, again, depending on the package you choose, from the net profits that the company will make on that specific player. Then you have something called a binary bonus. Very exciting. You build a team of 2 like-minded teams, a left team and a right team. And depending on the volume you can actually create, the company is going to pay you either 0, yeah, you heard me right, 0, all the way up to as much as 200,000 euros in a week. And some of you may say, this is totally ludicrous. This is crazy. How can you say that? Well, if you're new to this, I totally understand you. But if you've been in the industry for some time, you understand what I'm talking about. Okay? Then we have something called a binary matching bonus. Now, when you actually help other people building their binary in the correct manner and you reach leadership ranks, the company is going to pay you in 5 different generations a matching bonus, 5% on each generation, in 5 different generations. Then we have something that we call a leadership pool. This is probably one of the more exciting ones, I think, for a lot of people, because we have leadership ranks reaching from bronze going all the way up to something called a black diamond. And when you reach the rank of gold, in other words, bronze, silver, and gold, you qualify to participate in the leadership pool. And when you qualify to participate in the leadership pool, then 40% of all the net profits that the company makes from its platforms are being put into that pool. And you will then be among other qualifiers to share those 40%. Last but not least, you have the ownership pool. If you decide to become an owner among the other 7,000 plus people out there, then 50% of all the net profits goes into that pool and is going to be shared with you along with other the other owners of the company. All right. For more information on the compensation plan, make sure that you get back to the person who invited you along today, and they'll give you a document. Okay. Now, how do bonuses and payments get distributed? It's very simple. First one, 60% of everything we earn from this disrupting platform goes into our cash account, and 40% goes into the PlayDax stock market account, which is such a brilliant thing. Let me explain it to you. If you were the CEO of a large corporation, let's say you have 1,000 or 10,000 people employed, and you were now going to your employees and you're going to say, listen, from now on, 60% of all that you earn is going to be paid out to your bank accounts or given out in checks. And the other 40% is going to be put on a separate account where you can buy stocks in our company. And you may hate it if it goes really bad, obviously, but you may love it if the stock goes up, right? And that's exactly the same thing that's happening here in Daxio. Here, we say you have 60% in cash, 40% goes to your stock market account, and you put the 40% into the stock market account. 50% of that you can take out straight away. You can sell it if you like, or you could leave it in. The other 50% needs to stay in for 30 days. And what does that do to the stock? It creates demand, ladies and gentlemen. And that's why so many people around the world are so excited about the stock market game. Okay? So next one, last but not least, is our personal growth element. Daxio believes that everything rises or falls on leadership, which is why we aim to attract or develop the leaders of tomorrow. So I can tell you this. Daxio's put together a leadership pathway program where we help our affiliates and partners succeed and become better, happier, and contributing individuals through a proven system. And I tell you this, you'll get the best personal growth tools, which we offer on a weekly, bi-weekly, monthly basis, presented by some of the best leaders in this industry. And I can tell you, I present there myself, and I'm going to be presenting here now. Next one, we're going to do a leadership call where everyone are invited. We call it a leadership call because we like to believe that everyone has a potential to become a leader, and that's going to happen on Tuesday. So if you decided to join us and become part of our family, you're more than welcome to join me on next Tuesday and listen in and learn. All right. And then we'd like to make a difference out there in the world. You know, it said that give and you shall receive. There's a certain book that was written in a couple of thousand years ago, and I believe in this principle. When you're doing well, you got to share. And that's why Daxio have chosen to put together a charity fund for children in need. That means that 2% of all company profits will go to help the world a better place for children. We've helped children so far in Africa. We've helped children in Asia, in South America, and we continue helping children in need all around the world every single month. So when you talk to an affiliate, they're very proud when we talk about the Daxio Children's Charity. And I wish there would be so many more people that would be doing the same thing. It is often said that the best time to join an opportunity was yesterday, and that the next best time to join is today. Well, this is the thing, guys. In my opinion, if I was given the opportunity, or let me ask you this question. If you were given the opportunity with the knowledge that you have today to become part of either Uber or Airbnb when they started back in the days, with the information you have today, would you have said yes or would you have said no? Of course you would have said yes because you know how successful they've become. But that opportunity does not exist anymore. Daxio offers that opportunity, and they offer that opportunity here and now. And that's why I say the best time to join an opportunity was yesterday, but that's past. And the next best time is right here and right now.